my channel. My name is Brenda, and this is another video from Planty Pants. So today I am actually going to do an update from last week's video, which was my collection of Hoya. And I got some feedback from one of my viewers, which really tickled me pink, telling me that I had a couple of my names wrong, and one of them that I thought had some kind of a bacteria or virus that was also incorrect as well. So let me share that with you first of all. And thank you for the feedback. I truly appreciate it. First of all, she let me know that this Hoya right here, which I bought from overseas, I think. It took a long time to get it as an Embricotta. You can see my little plant stake says Embricotta. It's actually a Hoya Chelsea, which is hilarious because I have a Hoya Chelsea. And it looks exactly like this. So my bad. And Embricotta is absolutely freaking gorgeous, and now it's on my wish list because of the leaves and how splashed they are and how the wonderful colors that are on the leaves. But this is actually a Chelsea. So out goes the Embricotta, and in goes the Chelsea. Thank you for the correction. This is still a new leaf, so that's good. Secondly, I was told that my Hoya SD70 is actually a Burtona. And again, I have a smaller Burtona, and it looks the same with the fuzzy leaves, but it's actually right here in the background. Hold on. This baby right here is a Hoya Burtona, not an SD70. Very similar, but I guess the flowers are smaller on the Burtona. And she's gorgeous, but she's a Burtona, not an SD70. All right. And then also, I was told that my Hoya Kentiana is really a Hoya Shepherdii. Again, they look kind of similar, but not the same. And I bought this as a Kentiana. So be careful out there when you order Hoyas. You make sure that the picture of what you're getting exactly what you want. Honestly, back when I ordered a lot of these smaller ones, I really didn't care what they looked like. They had a different name, and I wanted new ones. I wanted different ones. So this is what I got. However, this is my only Hoya Shepherdii. So again, we will take out the Kentiana. And this is my Hoya Shepherdii. There is new growth, and she's doing just fine. And I love my little copper pot that I found at an antique store. My little copper pitcher. So, one more thing she cleared up with me is the difference between a Hoya Crimson Queen and a Hoya Crimson Princess. The Hoya Crimson, let's see, Queen has variegation on the outside and green on the inside. So this is a Hoya Crimson Queen, and I will say the new growth when it came out is very pink. You can see it's growing really good. It still has new growth on the end, but it's kind of pinkish, but green on the inside, variegation on the outside. So that, I changed her name. Actually, she wasn't named, I don't think. No, actually, I did have this one called a Queen. But this beautiful pot right here that I showed you last week that has two different Hoyas in it. It has a Hoya pubicalyx, pink silver, I think, because that's the only pubicalyx I have. And it actually has a Hoya Crimson Princess because the variegation is on the inside instead of the outside. And again, with the new growth of these, it's kind of pinkish. Super beautiful, right? Yeah, gorgeous. And after I showed you last week, after I showed you the big, beautiful, huge Hoya, it's actually a Crimson Princess mixed with a pubicalyx, a big giant pot. I turned it around, and I want to show you what that looks like right now. So hold on a second. Okay. Check out the gorgeous flowers. Aren't they beautiful? Not only that, look at this new growth here. It's so pink and so beautiful, but it had 3 flowers that I didn't even see. I don't know if you can see them all. Can you see them all? 1, 2, 1, 2. Hold on a second. I'm missing one now. Oh, I guess maybe there was only 2. Gee, I thought there were 3. But anyway, how beautiful is this? Turn your Hoyas around, you guys. You could miss some good stuff. And also, I realized last week that I missed a few of my Hoyas in my collection to show you, so I'm going to show you now. I did not show you that I got a Hoya Ratusa recently. I'm just learning about this guy. I've had one before, but it was much smaller and not as rugged looking as this one. The leaves weren't so thick, and it died like really fast. The leaves just fell off and it was nothing. So I'm keeping a real close eye on this one. I did notice she dries out really fast, so I don't know if they need more water or and I also have it in my IKEA cabinet, so I'm really gonna do more research on this because I don't want to lose it because it's so cute, right? So this is my Hoya Ratusa. And then also I got a clipping from someone where I got on Facebook on one of my trade groups, one of my buy groups, a little tiny clipping of a rope Hoya. And I had an enormous rope Hoya a couple of months ago. I mean huge. Like the ropes were like 2 feet long, and there were probably 6 or 8 of them. Flowered every year beautifully. And on one of my groups on Facebook, there was a gal who was looking for a well-established Hoya Hindu rope, Hoya compacta, and she was looking to trade something for it. So I really didn't love this one because it was really huge, and I bought it already grown, and I kind of like growing things from small. I'm kind of weird that way. So I traded her a really nice Monstera Peru for my Hoya. So I did get this after because I decided that I wanted one to grow from nothing, well, from a small piece. And so I rooted this in sphagnum moss for about 3 weeks, for almost a month. And as you can see, so then I just put it underneath the grow lights. I had it in a bag in sphagnum moss under the grow lights, but now I just took it out and put it in the sphagnum moss in my IKEA cabinet. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's new growth coming right by the leaf. Can you see it? So freaking cute. I'm pretty excited about it. So I have another Hoya compacta. And then also I have a pretty large Hoya Yeti, or Yeti, however you say it. This guy I've had for a long time. They've never flowered, and I know the flowers look like carnosa flowers, so but very cool leaves. This one's really, really healthy, and you can see it's got lots of growth. I do have a smaller Yeti in the other room, but this is my big one that's in one of my windows, so I wanted to show you that. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have for Hoya. Something else I want to do in this video is, in my propagation video, I was doing an experiment with propagating Pilea Peperomioides. And I took the leaves, I put one in perlite. This was quite a while ago, you guys, like a month. One in perlite, one in sphagnum moss, and you can see this one's stressed out a little bit. All under grow lights in the same exact spot. One in water, and as you can see, she's rooting, but typically I wait until they actually produce little leaves. I leave them right there in there until they get leaves. And then one in leca. So what I thought would be fun, that leaves in pretty good shape. What I thought would be fun to do is to go ahead and check out what they look like. So here, let's do the perlite one first. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. Perlite one first. Making me nervous. All right. The perlite one. Honestly, you guys. Oops. Oh, let me back it up. it's almost doing nothing. It might have 2 little teeny weeny roots, but man, I'm not too impressed. It's not dead, but water definitely is a winner so far. All right, so I'll put that back in there. I'm still going for it. It's a test in progress, an experiment in progress. And then here we have the one that is in sphagnum moss. Well, let's see what this guy looks like. Oh, got a few little roots. Sphagnum moss, can you see that? It looks like 2 little roots coming down. Beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. So this is number 2 so far. I'm going to put these back after you guys. Last but not least, we have the leca. Hold on a second, I got to put this one back in there because I don't have another container. Sorry. Thought I was prepared, but I'm not. So this is kind of fun. I love doing stuff like this. Thanks for being with me. All right, so now here's the one with leca. Really curious about this guy. Oh. So with leca, we got almost nothing. Dadgum. All right, so literally, no, there really is nothing. All right, so this is the worst. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this back in the leca, to be honest with you. It hasn't done anything in a month. I think I might put this in, maybe in the sphagnum moss with the other one. So far, best roots, water. Not bad, right? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Free plants. Plus, you can just put them in little pots once you get little babies and give them to people, share them. I've done that so much with my plants. I love doing that. So that's pretty much it for today. It's a shorty. But pardon me. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to say about my Hoya. One of my Hoyas in the other room has little brown, I think it's, I'm not going to remember which one it is, but one of them with big leaves, had little black dots, little black pits on the bottom of the leaves. And I thought it was like a bacteria or a virus or something, because Hoya are really prone to stuff like that. And because I hadn't really had one that ever had a virus or anything, I just assumed that's what it was and treated it like one, which is hilarious. But the nice gal who told me that I had mislabeled a couple of mine also told me that the spots are just edema, which is from overwatering. So water it less and it'll stop. It did stop, so I must have just maybe been watering it less anyway, maybe inadvertently without knowing that I was helping it out. But yeah, so thank you so much. I love getting comments on my videos because, to be honest with you, and I'm just gonna lay it out there right now, making these videos stresses me out to the max. I don't know why, but it does. Just knowing that I'm going to do another video, I get all stressed out about what I'm going to do and how it's going to come across and how I'm going to look and how I'm going to sound, and it just makes me really nervous. It's intimidating. So I thank you so much for watching and for giving me your input. I really value it because I don't know it all. I'll be the first to admit. I'm just a gal who lives in Maine who just loves plants and has 500 of them in her house. And I love to share them. So thank you for being patient with me. I'm getting better. I've got lights now. I have an app, so this video is going to be probably better than my prior ones because I bought an app. And my son, I'm just going to throw a plug out there. My son is the EXO Contralto. He has a YouTube if you're into audio bass audio. Check it out, EXO Contralto, just the way it sounds. I'm his mom, and he's supporting me. He got me my lights, and he's supporting me, and he gives me a lot of tips, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys for watching. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe, because I need it, just to get more confidence. I'm going to keep doing it. That's what he told me. He said, Ma, just keep making videos. Just keep making videos. So that's what I'm doing. So thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to. And I hope you have a great day. And God bless you all. Oops. See, I should have done this.